Hello everyone, how are you today? So, this time I had a little problems when trying to launch the game, because it turns out Skyrim had an update and SKSA also updated, so I tried to make it work, had to upgrade some mods. HDT also got an update, but I will just tell it now that boobs are going out of control. So in this one and in the next one I will have it, but in the future I will just disable it, because it's getting kinda annoying, especially in Whiterun. Also, since these videos are kinda long, I will just include timestamps. So if you're interested only in me taking on dungeons and locations, I will timestamp them separately. And for the other usual stuff, I'll just have some general ones. It only makes sense, since this vid is going to be over an hour long, and next one also. I should also probably include amount of deaths I had up until now. So it was 2 times I died, I believe. First to the bear, second to the archer. Yeah, should be it. Yeah, this too is kinda short, only 30 minutes. If they made it like 45 minutes even, or an hour, it would be awesome. But 30 minutes, it's just annoying, because in dungeons you have to reapply it, and often you can't because you're in the middle of the battle. So for now I will just kinda shoot everything that moves. I think I am on my way to Falkreath to check if there are some bounties on bandits. Oh, we didn't die? Okay. And why not take a different route this time? Maybe I will clear exterior of Bleak Falls, just for fun and for XP. So gotta be careful there. There might be a troll even. But usually it's a wolf. Yeah. I don't think that sabercat can spawn there. But I think that wildlife shares spawn table with everything. Not sure, for example, spiders are shared with Falmer companion table, along with skivers. So if there's a spider spawn, there will be probably no wolf spawn, for example, in the same location. Okay, so I want to take a long shot, if possible. Yeah, that's the one. I'll just wait till the archer is back. This is a pretty long shot and not easy to do, especially without KFR. So I'm not sure, if I miss once, I can't repeat it. Yeah. It was pretty close, I think. Now I will just take my time and poke at them at my leisure. The fog isn't helping either. I can barely see anything from that distance. But I don't care about not missing any shot when I have plenty of arrows. And if you're worried about me sucking at aiming, then I'll have some moments here and there. Yeah. At least my sneak skill goes up. That's about the only thing that's positive in this situation. I mean, I could engage them, but just chilling back there is the safest way to approach it. And as an archer, I think you should take advantage of that. If you don't have to go to them, just don't. Level up your sneak. Wait for them to come to their deaths. This is especially true in dungeons, when you're dealing with narrow corridors. And it's often even better to shoot a stray arrow at the wall, so the enemies gather, instead of going there and cutting the corners. Of course it helps if you know the layout of the dungeon and location of your enemies, but it's not always the case. And I just wasted this nice shock arrow. Damn. I wonder how many arrows will it take to kill a centurion. Yes, and I am thinking about this small Falmer cave with centurion at the end. This should be within my reach once I get some decent damage. But I think that from checking 2.0 changelog, they mentioned that Dwemer automatons get very high armor, but they are no longer immune to arrows from the get-go. So I don't know, maybe even something like Orcish arrows could be effective against them. I'm not sure, but I'm very eager to check that when I have the chance. Which will most likely be happening 2 episodes from now. Yeah, that's when I will be rolling harder, stronger, better, faster. Not necessarily in that order. There's a good stuff on them, which is iron and steel. But for now, I don't think I will take it. If I take it, I should carry it back to Whiterun and then venture again, which is kinda waste of time. Eventually I will have to do these kinds of things to boost my smithing, but I think it's best to do that in locations with many enemies like Waldheim Towers. That's the missed opportunity, I think. But there is not one bandit camp or fort or whatever with many of them, or at least a decent amount, like 10 maybe, should be good. Knife Point Ridge, for example, would be a very good location to do that. Also, it's worth mentioning that I'm using Skyrim Unlocked, so this location I mentioned will have complete dungeon inside the mines. So it's not magically collapsed like it happens in vanilla, and it opens when you have Boisia quest. So I believe that's Corundum Mine or something. And again, lots of enemies inside. So that location should be providing me with lots of smithing XP. But I will try not to get ahead of myself and explain to you what happens in the next hour or 2 hours. That could become confusing. But hey, this is me rambling. Per default. So hunting for more wildlife here, I'm taking high ground. Because there is a random spawn which could be a bear or frostbite spider. Bear should be okay, but spider I'm not sure. If he hits me with its poison, it's not a pretty sight. Also here in the mountains there is a chest. But of course I don't remember where it is. I always forget. It's kinda hidden in the corner somewhere. But as you can see, I have no idea where I'm going. So rip chest. I'm also kinda half seriously thinking about Linalta's Deep. I mean, I could probably one-shot mages. But the hard part is in the second cell. Which is again courtesy of Skyrim Unlocked. This is the part when you get Azura's Star. And at the very start there are 2 mages, or necromancers rather. So even if you kill one, the second one is guaranteed to pursue you. And that is the scary part. And there's a third guy coming as well. So you have to prepare yourself. It's not impossible, I mean, but it's kinda risky, so I will just avoid it for now. But speaking of necromages, yeah, let's try this Brittleshin Pass, why not? I don't fail very often here, so it should be fine. Every skeleton has to be one-shotted by me, and it's not a problem. I think by this point skeletons will be one-shotted no matter what. So the strat is to lure them to those runes. The mage won't get alerted unless you run or something. And one shoots this one. Or no. Wow. I'm probably dead. Yeah, he noticed me. Oh my god. No, I can't change arrow. I have to use silver for this one. Okay, now. Yeah, strong arrow. Maybe some healing potion. I mean rigidity potion. Yeah, let's go. Okay then. Yeah, let's cheese it and drink while laying around. Oh my god. See, this is the power of Spiky Boy. Well, rip. I will try it one more time. And that's it. Also, I have to click 1000 times to load the game. This is annoying. So the reason of my death is underestimating skeleton. I'll just have to kill that skeleton without running around. So basically I have to be in sneak mode all the time. I believe so. This is going to be a problem. But let's see. I think I disabled location of enemies when updating. Yeah, I won't abuse that, but I have to turn it off. Oh no, I'm actually not sneaking now, so I didn't have to. Yeah, that was kinda lucky. I think you can't run in this chamber I'm right now. If you run around the ruins, you'll get spotted. Yeah, that's the first hard part. Now just clean up remaining skellies. What a cheeky guy. Okay then. And of course I am not allowed to save. So this is getting kinda intense. For that reason I will skip that chest. Because if I die, it doesn't matter. I'll get to looting when I'm perfectly safe. So with what I have, I should be able to one-shot this mage, no problems. Just use some strong arrow, yeah, that will be nice. Maybe some poison even, to top it off. Yes, and I do have one. That should be one shot, no questions about that. Like, come on. But I don't know if he casts mage armor with some insane level. I just don't want to think about that. Let's roll. Whoa. That was kinda low damage. And another stupid armored skelly. I'm really scared now. And of course I miss in the crucial moment. Classic bubble. And he's baited like a noob. What a weak piece of shit. See, if he used Spiky Boy, I would have problems. Because this is instant ragdoll, and then he can proceed with Ice Sphere, or whatever it's called. But if he uses this sphere from long distance, you can easily bait it. Just like you can bait dragon fireballs, or things like that. Yeah, so nice. Also, maybe I will introduce a rule that I can't repeat a dungeon more than one time. Should that be a rule? So if I die a second time before clearing it, I am not allowed to try it the third time? But then what about dungeons with multiple cells? Like Labby. I mean, I will probably take more deaths to clear Labby. Meh, but since I'm reloading anyway, I think I should be allowed to reload as many times as I want. Within reason, of course. I'll just avoid talking dungeons which are way beyond my level. But if I'm sure I can deal with it, why not? This necro I killed, for example, could be a big problem even if I'm high level, and even when I'm having good magic resist. Cause Spiky Boy is going to ragdoll you, unless you have, I don't know, capped frost resist or something. And the way of the archer is so you strike from the shadows, risking it all if detected. So that's the way we're going to go. Okay, so here's the best chest in the game. I guess it's pretty bad, but gold is welcome, always. So I will get that loot when I'm done with those skeletons here. Yeah, and things like taking on dungeons which are too hard for you should only apply to melee warriors or something. Or rather, not sneak characters. Because when you are going there with heavy armor, you are basically alerting every enemy. So by definition you have to be able to deal with them in a straight fight without cheesy sneaky tactics. It's kinda dangerous just going there, so I'm taking it slow. But not everyone will come. Some pesky archers are waiting for me. Yeah, I can hear them but not see them. And audio cues are actually bad in this game, from what I'm experiencing right now. You can hear someone in your right channel, but he's not on the right at all. He could be in the front. Same with this new feature when you hear when enemies are drinking. You just hear the gulp as if you drank it yourself, coming from the center. That might need some testing, I'm not sure. Alright, so Brittleshin clear, officially. Now let's get the cursed ring on and loot that sweet stuff. And sound-wise, I think I heard this skelly in front of me, so it works. Kinda sometimes. But other sounds can put you off guard and mess with you. So this is especially scary if you're in the darkness and hearing things. And getting shot from entirely different location. Yeah, so with that I should probably be going to Whiterun again to stash the goods. Or maybe somewhere in Falkreath, if I can survive getting there. Yeah, and I'm running back because I don't want to get close to Ilinalta. There's guaranteed wildlife spawn. It's mostly mudgrass, but I can just meet a spider, as I said before. So I'm taking a safe choice here. Going this side and probably Whiterun then, because it's closer. And it's actually very late, so I might have to take a nap before I go further. As the first two deaths in my playthrough, I could attribute very much to my underestimation. I mean, underestimating the enemy and going for a risky play when in reality I could have a cover or something like that. But this one, I'm not sure. Of course it was a misplay, but it was a misplay that was caused by margin of error being 0%. It just had to do everything perfectly. And once you're detected by a mage, it's over. If he runs close up, that is. And him casting those ice spheres, I'm not sure if it was luck. Maybe he could probably just cast ice spikes, and that was pure luck that he didn't kill me back then. As you saw, I was running away from a thief. That was kinda scary. I'm not sure if guards would help me either. They are just ignoring every fight that goes their way. Unless it's like troll or something. Yeah, so definitely scary. I think you will see more excitement of lugging my stuff around with this ring. Being unable to attack at all. What up, yo, Resad, my boy? Show me what you got. Mech, nothing special. Also, yeah, that elven axe on a skeleton. Good stuff. I'm kinda bummed though about this chest. It shares the loot table with the highest level. It's labeled like boss vampire chest. I once had like a bony shield of magic suppression there.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in...
Yeah, I am glad too. Also, it's random from those. Random ignots are useful sometimes. But you want ore more to get that steel. Yeah, but I will take it. Let's see what I can craft. Nothing, okay. I have some scrolls there, I should sell them. Not sure what are they doing there. Also that Iron Dagger of Souls. This is the perfect item you want if you're going to do some enchanting. This is just ideal. Yeah, but I won't be doing that. It would just take too many perks if I went to pair it with smithing, I believe. And even for my normal skills and smithing, I feel like I will just need Ogma quest to get the smithing to 100 with all perks. And since you actually need all perks to get Daedric and Dragonbone, that's kinda rough. With smithing perks recutified, you just need your base perk, your advanced perk, and you can go straight to Ebony. You don't have to even get Orcish to get Ebony in that mod, which kinda makes sense, and it's a lot less perks to invest. But since I'm going with Vanilla, so let be it. And enchanting is like 9 perks or something like that. But talking about enchants, I'm going with Saber's Hide eventually, and then Crows's. So that's 2 slots I won't need enchants on. And the third one will be probably some Elven Gloves of Marksmanship from Northwatch, if I'm lucky enough. And for the boots, I might use Dragon Bone, but I'm not sure that extra AR will be worth it. If I get some lucky boots, I might use them as well. Like hell, my previous character in 194 was pure smithing without enchanting, and I cleared Skuldavnu with like bracers of +10 to archery and boots of carry weight. So that was kinda stupid, but it was doable.
If it's working, drink for the thirsty, food for
Hello,
the hungry.
Hulda. I have some jugs for me. Milk jug? No.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Why, John,
Let me know if there's any.
They should have more milk. I mean, look at those cows. Ugh, I want immersive merchandising so bad now. Could just probably buy this milk from a guy. Oh, but what ifs?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
This ring again? I'm kinda hesitant to sell magic stuff to him, because there is Farengar always. Yeah, I could use some of those. All those scrolls would be so useful, but I guess I can't read, can't use them.
Do come back.
Really, I would like to play Arcane Archer very much. Like, use Bound Bow, use some summons for a mid shield. But in Requiem, it's not happening at all. Bound Bow is 75 conjuration. Like, this is just stupid. And you're not getting 75 with just training.
My poor Fralia thinks gods be praised.
But I think it will happen in AZ tweaks, for sure. It's on 25 there. And you can start with Breton to have 20 at the very start. So you could just train 5 levels to get your Bound Bow ASAP. Yeah, but then, I don't know. Stamina management is much more harsh there.
Gods be praised.
So you almost want to take Bosmer to 1, have Bestials 2 and 2 to get your stamina drain reduced when using bows. But then Bosmer starts with 5 conjuration. Still, it's not impossible to train those 20 levels. And by playing naturally, you can get to 10 when using summon here and there. So get 15, maybe, be level 10, and that means 10 training points. At least it's not unreasonable. I just now thought about divines. And why am I not using Kinareth? I don't know. It's a nice boost, but it's not insane. It's not paramount to your build.
An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
I think I will just get Akatosh, what is? Yeah, it was Akatosh. When you kill Alduin, you get nice boost. But when I kill Alduin, it's over. I won't be playing in Dragonborn. I don't think so. Also, Bleak Falls should happen not long from now. For that I will need probably around 100 of silver arrows. But not yet. I'll stick around, kill some things, and I'll see when things clear up a little bit. And they should.
Thank you very much for your business.
As I am now, I would probably be able to clear Bleak Falls easily.
Market for some hunting supplies?
Maybe except the last guy. But I have my Elven Bow, I could just strafe shot him. Yeah, but there's no hurry to do that, really. Yeah, some more quick maths on the way. I'm starting to get kinda low on my stews. So I'll need to hunt some. No hunt. I can't hunt jugs of milk, can I? God. Getting those wolf's hearts is much easier than getting jugs of milk. Come on, game.
The finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, and she has the same stuff she had before. That's a downside for not restarting my game when sleeping, after sleeping, which I usually do. Now I'm just kinda going with it. I'm not watching my timer. Just playing and stopping whenever I feel like it. Turns out I stopped exactly at 1 hour 20 minutes. I mean, close to it. With both takes. And that was just how I felt it. Anyway, now there is time to go to Falkreath, finally. And this guy again. I believe this is a bug. I should probably talk to him. If I don't, he will just spawn every time I get a random encounter. Or most of the times. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. But it's just annoying to see his face all the time. I turned on FPS meter because I was feeling I'm getting dips, which I haven't got before. Oh well, this might be probably even the HDT mod, which is going funky after the update. And as I promised, I will shoot anything that moves, which I can kill safely. Oh, that was so close. I killed only one rabbit so far in the game, right? I guess I'm not destined to be a rabbit hunter. Shame. Oh no, you didn't. I completely forgot about that random spawn. But was it a murder? Yeah, no. No. That's good. I mean, should I care? I'm not even using any blessings. Yeah, probably not getting that bird either. Again, I'm sorry about that. Might seem like a waste of time. But I think that every shot counts. I mean, every successful shot contributes to your experience. So yeah, I just want that 45 as soon as possible. Even though it might not seem as efficient way of doing this. See how he's running left and right? This is a perfect practice. Hell yeah. No, this rabbit is impossible. Oh, finally. I have redeemed myself. Lost almost all my arrows. Yeah, but this is fun, just traveling around, not in a rush, checking out stuff.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself.
Alright, lady. Just gonna creep her. Oh, she's creepy. And she's so strong. I think that one time she just wrecked like Stormatronic by herself. Yep. Yeah, I will take that perk anyway. And this one, should I take it? Yeah, I guess I should. As you can see, it's not a big boost when I have my bow drawn. But when using Elven one, that dodge will actually matter when I'm shooting. So it's not only useful when I'm running around, but also when shooting. That was in previous version when having fast movement too. It was perfect, you could have Daedric bow and just dodge enemies while shooting them, but I guess this is not the case in 2.0, unfortunately. But if it turns out I will need light bow to clear dangerous stuff like Solkarn, the dodge perk will be mandatory. Also, I'm not sure how experience calculates. I just forgot if it was AZT or vanilla as well, that you get more XP in evasion the more perks you have in it. So I also took it believing that having this second perk will up my experience rate by some value at least. Here's also another location of random spawn. Yeah, I'm talking too much, Let's just go to Falkreath and be done with it. But hey, what's this? What's this house? It's locked. Should I check it? Yeah, maybe I should. What's the worst that can happen? It's only a small house, right? Maybe someone got stuck and I need to save them, yeah. It looks abandoned. So who knows? Another thing to love lockpicking for. Pine Watch boys. 37 marksmanship. Slowly but surely getting there. Yeah, and only 5 left for lockpicking. That's very nice. A warning. Treasure. Count me in.
Tired someday. Get myself dying.
Some shady stuff is going on there. I must rectify this. Rectify. Wrecked. I just wanna wreck. Yeah, so this is how mechanics of stealth work. You kill the first guy and they will look around its corpse. Just like this. But once I kill this guy, they instantly know where I'm shooting from, and this guy is just going for me. You can sometimes even use it to your advantage. For example, if I killed this last bandit, I just know that she will keep looking for me in my current location, so I can just back up even more and wait and kill next enemy like that. I guess it works as long as you have some distance between you, and by the time you take your shot and they go towards you, you can just run back and prepare your next shot. So in theory, if you have a perfect route, you can just kite them indefinitely. But in my experience, it doesn't happen very often. It's kinda situational, kinda even obscure tactic. Most of the time you just bait with your arrow or just keep shooting at one location. They keep running towards you, but by the time they get to you, they are just dead. Oh yes, like in Lost Knife Hideout, I believe. The bandit cave with this drunken boy at the end. There's a big bridge before the last room, and it's the ideal location to just snipe them from. And I'm not an expert on Pine Watch, so I'm just going to take it slow. I just forgot if there are any more enemies down there. This is kinda climatic though, that music. That lighting, that bubble ruining everything with its bubbling. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. If you see such entrance or whatever in some distance, it's just safe to take a precaution shot. The chances are enemies might be pouring out, and you can take them one by one. Unless, of course, you know the exact layout, and you can pick a better position to shoot from. That lockpicking is leveling so fast now. Yeah, so it's harder to pick your locks in 2.0, but level is so much better. Okay, no traps here, except for this one. And I'm just taking a precaution save. Cause so many times I just got screwed over. Not sure if it was any of my mods, but sometimes you can stumble upon a lone bone, and this bone will shift your position, and you will end up in spikes, dead. That's the reason I didn't even go in halted stream camp to this trap location. It's just not worth the trouble of 2 coin sacks, really. I hear people doing stuff. Whoops. Fortunately, one-shotted easily. Come on, archer boy. Yeah? I guess I do. That was clean. If I died here, oh, so much backtracking. Hey, there's a chest. Am I blind? I just saw it now. The one here. Oh well, I guess I'm not getting it. Note to self for the future.
That's all you've got?
Yeah, he was being loud, and he was right there. Kinda scary again. Okay, so I get another save, because this is another cell. That should be easy as well. There are like 3 guys just chilling out. Have to take them one by one. Just like in previous take. That was so close, and this is not good. Yeah. Must have run off. Yeah, that was my stupid mistake. I take it on myself. Come on, load, stupid game. The only thing I had to do is to run away when I saw the melee. Just run away, hide behind some barrels and easily kill him. That was the stupid mistake. I was getting careless. I was sure I could one-shot him. Yeah, but no, eat dirt. Oh, the others are not coming? Yeah, I wonder if I can shoot him through those barrels. That would be sick. Hell yeah, trick shot, baby. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was surprising. Very often furniture is blocking your hitbox. But barrels have perfect hitboxes, I guess. Not extending at all. And that was also a headshot. That's so sweet. Yeah, so 4th death. Ugh. But for my game time so far, this is not too bad at all. I remember doing some runs, and the 4th time I died, it was like Ember Shard, 4th try. So this is not too bad. It's kind of fun playing it safe, to be honest. You can train your retreat tactics, or whatever. And it overall becomes more interesting, really. Not because you can die anyway, and there's no consequences really, but if you force yourself to try not to die, this is kinda good. For me it's like, if I'm allowed only to save at the beginning of a dungeon, or of a cell rather, that would suck if I just died at the end of it. So I can't just save right before the difficult encounter. So if I died here, that would also suck. That's like a few minutes wasted. It's 7 guard for you, boy. I love when they take a swing at you and just die mid-air. Yeah, this is so good for my lockpicking skill. Before going there, I just forgot how many chests there are with adept skill. Also thinking of it, I wonder how much XP is for master locks, because right now you can take master locks without having 100 lockpicking. To be fair, if I got crosses right now, I could just do master locks. So this is insane, and probably XP would be amazing as well. I would just want to kill crosses and check this myself. Yeah. Crosses will be the major turning point. I'll just have so much more damage. But yeah, I will need maxed smithing to do that. But that's about it, I think. Maxed smithing, farm some magic resist potions, get Savior's Hide for more MR, probably get 45. Yeah, we'll see. If anything goes wrong, I can just run back to Whiterun and leave him there. I'm just improvising here. This is kinda scary. I hope not too many will come after me. Yeah, and this is played good. I saw this other guy running and instant retreat time. Oh, that's it. Not bad. I could risk it in Fury. How those arrows, man. I could risk it and try to kill the guy who was running towards me. But if I didn't one-shot him, then his power attack would have killed me, probably. I guess lesson learned. Yeah, and it should be the last enemy. And there we go. Pine Watch clear, boy. But should I save now? It's far from over. And right now there's the most dangerous part, actually. I'm not sure if I will save it, but I'm allowed to save. You even heard the sound of you cleared it. I just forgot if I saved. I'm curious myself how I felt about this. Maybe some skill book? No? Okay. And I won't save. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Oh god, this is scary. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I took only one shot. Yeah, going nice so far. I forgot where the traps are, so I'm just checking the ceiling. And now this is scary. I'm not sure if I can run through it without getting hit, so... Oh no. And that dodge was just lucky. I also forgot where the turn is going, right or left. I just kinda mechanically dodged left. Why didn't I save? I'm so stupid. I cleared the dungeon already. That's some good stuff here. Oh, we are lockpicks, not too bad. I will take it. Okay, so now I just probably need to equip my ring and get all the nice stuff. There we go. Now I'm saving. Finally. Yeah, I kinda want to take all this nice loot, but now I just thought I'm not getting past those straps again. I just want. And I don't think I will just run all the way again to the final chamber and then run back avoiding traps. Just too much time. So I'll just go back. I'll just go back and exit this. I don't know if the corpses will remain there after I restart the game. And honestly, I won't probably even check that. I have more locations to clear and get my iron gear more effectively. Yeah, so I usually don't do pine wedge at all. I'm sometimes doing it when the quest demands it, or when I have 50 lockpicking. That was previous version of Requiem. But when I had 50 lockpicking, I was always going to Markarth, of course, to get that sweet 75 or so. And by that point I had no business to go to Pine Wedge, really. And just some lowly bandits, not much effort, not much reward. But now this is more interesting. You can get it much faster. Yeah, so it might be even a beginner location. A single perk in lockpicking and you can go there. And those adept locks are a pretty nice reward too. So this turned out to be a very nice location after all. So I'm glad I just felt like going there on a whim. Yeah, so checking smelting priorities. Everything is going to be smelted. It's nice value, but yeah. I'd rather have my silver ingots to make some silver arrows.
Steel's the finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, and I think I should keep those. Gold will be very useful once I hit 50.
See me at my forge.
I have no idea how much gold ingot would cost. So I probably need to keep it. And maybe even hit up this mine in the Reach, which is a gold mine. Yeah, that's another reason to go to Markarth once I hit 45 lockpicking. I'll get some sweet levels. Yeah, and 50 smithing, of course. I should probably do that as well. So I guess this is where I'll go. Hit 45 lockpick, hit 50 smithing, and boom, Markarth, baby. And maybe do a Savior's Hide quest, because I will have to deal with Falmer. Yeah, but once I do that, it should be pretty interesting. The game should progress much faster.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
At least it will be more diverse, because I won't have to worry about Draugr, I think. So I will just need to do my usual stuff until I can take on Crozes.
Steal anything from my shop. Can I get you something?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here.
I want a quest, lady.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Let's sate that appetite.
Thanks for nothing. At least you are saved by selling me jacks.
Hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Heck yeah, the richest large sack in Falkreath. I just need to deposit some stuff. I'm not sure if it's the safe container. I believe that there's no respawn in villages and cities. For example, Whiterun doesn't reset its cell, I believe. And if it does, it's like 300 days in Requiem to reset. So I believe this is safe. I guess I'll find out. I forgot about those.
A sad, our daughter, our little girl. Stewie. What could drive a man to do something like this? I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
This is horrible to hear, my friend. I shall avenge you. Out of my way. Yeah, so there we go. I'm getting Savor's hide. I mean, I'm getting the quest for now. But I'm confident I can do that. Unless 2.0 changed enemy bosses or quest enemies.
At the monster. Believe me, it wasn't. I tried
If
to
they messed up sending somehow,
This is the ring.
we'll see.
Perhaps. I put it on like. I don't. I'm sure you. I want. That's why. Now I may look like a man.
I don't care, I want my Savor's hide, boy.
I've been looking for. There's a. It said, I want to beg his forgiveness. Seek.
You will beg later,
Should our paths
when I'm
cross,
about to skin you.
I will remember your kindness.
Oh wait,
Farewell.
you will be dead by then. Run, little doggy. Run while you can. That's thunder though. Okay, so this is coming next time. Hunting for the white stag. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me. I'll see you in the next one.